Welcome to ECN Trade Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. To begin today's webinar, the Australian dollar has staged quite a negative price action over the last few days. And from the break of 75.95, the market fell towards the lows around 74.540. In light of Janet Yellen's comments on Friday, the market has rebounded on the back of a weaker US dollar and now challenging this recent break level of 75.9505. Although the technicals on the 4-hour time frame is a little bit to the bullish side, we could see further demand to the top side if we see a break above that 95 level, but resistance now comes in clearly above there around 76.50, where I expect to see heavy supply to return and a good opportunity to shorten this market. From there, eventually the market will sell off and look towards the objective that I'm holding at 74.80 and reassess from there. Well, the euro takes the opportunity of rallying in front of that 104.55.70 support. However, towards the recent rejection level, which you see here around that 106.20.50 area, I expect to see supply to return. And above there, sees firmer resistance around 107.20.35. In light of the pattern, I feel that the US dollar will eventually recoup its losses and look for a further round of demand and push the euro lower and eventually take out that 104.55.70 support and then see a further move towards 103.40.70 area, which is the near 14-year low. Dollar yen, well, another rejection from that 114.70.75 level, which was seen earlier this month, and now looks back towards the support of 113.40. A break beneath there would give further scope to the downside and bring in a target of 112.55 to the recent lows around 111.60. Now, until we get the break of 113.40, then I still expect to see the last few days of bullishness to hold and eventually take on that challenge of 114.70 and then towards that level that holds around 115.5 and reassess from there. Well, the Great British Pound nearly got to its objective on Friday of 121.80, but with the weaker US dollar coming in, you can see here from a technical point that the short term is slightly bullish and could see a move up towards the immediate target of 123.35.50 and then above there at 123.90 should cap. Unless we get a break above 124.15, then I still hold the bear view and I expect to see a move away from this region and look back towards that downside of 121.40.80. Now a break beneath there would give further scope towards that flash crash that we saw in October. That comes in around 118 and reassess from there. The gold outlook, well, we nearly got the move to 1,218, but instead the market posts a dragonfly doji. Now this is very much like the long-legged doji, where there's indecisiveness to the challenge to the downside and the market rejects the challenge and now looks towards the immediate target of 12.39 with scope up towards 12.44 before seen as a sell. The market is likely to retreat from that region and eventually take on the challenge to the downside and look towards 12.18 and reassess from there. And wrapping up with oil, well, since the key reversal on the 3rd of January, the market is still portraying this sideways pattern. No trend, and pretty much from the recent sell-off and also the rejection from that 56.40 should eventually reach that target of 49.60 to 49.90 and reassess from there. However, it's most likely to continue this pattern until we get a firmer clues from the technical outlook, but I will hold my view to a bearish bias while we remain under 56.40. So that wraps up the daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report that will be released very shortly.